Hello, successful people. Welcome back to the Iron Fire Success Channel. I'm DK.
And I'm Mo.
Thank you so much to our subscribers.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome.
In today's video, we're going to show you some changes we made to our back patio,
including screening it in and extending it with a concrete slab.
Check it out.
Okay, so while DK is working on the pantry on the inside, we got a couple of outside projects we want to share with you too. Come on, son. All right, so this is our back patio, which if you've been following us, you know that this slab here originally was not here, but our first project is to get our back patio screened in. I'm gonna move out of the way so you can see that. So right now we have a team that's framing out our screened in patio. We're gonna have sliding doors here that are gonna match our patio doors here. We're gonna do something over there that you're gonna have to wait on right outside of our master bedroom. But stay tuned and see what we do out here. But before we get into that, let's take them back to the beginning.
Here's where we're starting off with our patio project. So it looks pretty much the same as it did since we moved in, because we haven't done anything out here. Except we did put up fans last year. So this wood railing is the railing that was put in before we moved into the house, because this is a couple of feet off the ground, so we had to have railing. Oh, that's just our fake owl to deter birds. So these two doors, the door on the right leads to a powder room bathroom. The door straight here leads into our game room. These are some tile samples we bought from Floor & Decor. We're not going to tile this floor, but we're going to add some onto the patio out there that will be tiled. See, Smo's Grill. That's our pre-plumb for, I think, water, gas, and electricity. For eventually we'll have an outdoor kitchen. And now we're at the end of the patio. That's for a TV to eventually go on this wall. And here's what the back looks like. Pretty rough, just like when we moved in. So yeah, there you go. This is where we're starting off. And what will happen is we're gonna have from this pillar down to the end of the wall there, we're gonna add a piece of concrete onto the back, which will extend the patio. And then eventually we will screen in this part. So we'll come back when the back of the patio is in progress.
Okay, it's day one of our project. They're removing the railing so that they can do our patio extension. So they're using the same method that they used when they poured a regular concrete slab with the rebar, fill dirt, and sandbagging. You'll see later in the video how they use that blue device to pack down the fill dirt. So filling, packing, and sandbagging is completed, and now they're starting to put the forms around it before the pour. The forms are this wood wall that you see around the sandbags. And they're designed so that when the concrete is poured, there's about a 13-inch wall around the perimeter of the slab. Here's a look at the finished product after the concrete slab actually dried. Okay, Dee, now let's talk about these screens.
First, they created metal framing for the sections of the screens. Then the solar screen material was added in one section at a time.
We decided to go with the solar screen because the back of our house faces the west and it's really hot in Texas.
We're going to do something a little different for this center opening. I can't wait until this is done and we could sit out here in the evenings and watch our sunsets.
One other thing about this screen is that it's thick, it's durable, and designed to withstand the wind and the weather.
One of the other things we had done while the screen in the back was being worked on is 2 pieces of screen to cover the glass doors here from the outside so that this way we can open this piece up. I know it's hard to tell, but there is a screen there. Now, that's also magnetically attached to the outside of the door. So now we can have this door open and not be letting bugs in. And then if we open up the patio doors, whenever we do get a nice breeze, we could take advantage of it. And those just close, those clips close up there, which I'll do, and down below to keep that piece of glass closed.
Let's take one more look at where we started.
Let's see how our screened-in patio looks when it's all done. And here we are. This is such an improvement over the way that it was before. Just ignore that stuff that's still there. We still have work to do, but just wanted to show you how nicely this came out. We screened in going all the way to this side. So now if you are using this restroom, which you can get to from the patio and from the game room, which is this door here, you can come out onto the patio either way, and it's a nice screened in enclosure. We have a rug down, which we're gonna have some patio furniture put together. You see the boxes there? And put here. These are solar shades, so it actually helps to make the patio not as hot. As you know, in the Texas sun, it's gonna come through and be hot, but at least it helps it be a little bit cooler. Notice these middle doors are built so that they slide from one side to the other. If you could see the handles there. And if you slide it open so that you can get out, I'll step back so you could see. Just open it enough to walk out. And now you can see that we have this railing here on this extra slab of patio. And on this side is where the outdoor kitchen is going to be. So this has been hooked up very nicely. And this is how it looks from the outside. It's a little bit easier to see how that is like an accordion screen. And while those are fixed. So when you go back in, just close this and it clicks. Now notice these magnets that are here, and there's some on the outer edges too. Mo is going to show you what goes there, which are solar screens that are meant to magnetically be clipped on to the inside of these.
So when we had the screens installed, we wanted to have these sliding doors to kind of match what we have on the inside But one of the drawbacks is that the screen here is not solar screen. As you can see on the sides, it's a little darker. So I asked my installer to make us some solar screens with covers for the doors. And kind of did a makeshift thing here. You can see those silver, those are actually magnets. And you can see we have them on the door so that you can actually place this here. And one other thing I want to point out is the reason we're doing this is because these aren't solar screens, it's much hotter when the sun, because this is the west side of the house, it's much hotter when the sun is out. So during the evening hours, we can put these on and take them off in the morning.
So we're going down here to show you that he also put one of those accordion doors here, is this opening to the steps. And as you could see, he also put a new railing on those stairs so that now if we come out of this door, that's to the owner's suite bedroom. We built the house like this so you can come right onto the patio from the owner's suite bedroom. But because this area wasn't screened in, and also you see it's hard to tell, but he actually built this piece of roof here to cover this opening because all of this was open. This was our roof line. So now when you come out, you're protected from the elements, and you have one of those sliding doors here to be able to get down the steps. So I am very pleased, as is Mo, with the way that this turned out. And we'll be updating you on our patio progress as we get some patio furniture and decor, and then we'll hook up the outdoor part of this patio as well. And who knows, we may even put in a pool or a hot tub or both. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed seeing how we transformed our back patio to have extra space, a beautiful railing, and it's totally screened in.
Please subscribe for more content about new home construction and model home tours in and around San Antonio.
And subscribe to continue to follow us as we continue to turn our new construction house into a home.
And as always, until next time, be peaceful, stay prayerful, and count your blessings.